What's going on, YouTube? Midnitekrawlr back up in this piece. I know it's been a whole minute since I've been on here, but let's kick things off with a DVD, Blu-ray, and VHS update. Kicking things off with horror, we have Webs from the Sci-Fi Essentials collection. It's a pretty shitty flick starring Richard Grieco, who plays an electrician who gets transported to an alternate dimension where spider slash humanoids are running amok. I think it takes place in Chicago, if I'm not mistaken, but yeah, still pretty bad. All right, next up is The Keeper. This one has Dennis Hopper and Asia Argento. Dennis Hopper, he plays a cop or a sheriff who kidnaps Asia Argento, who's a dancer at an adult club, and yeah, he keeps her hostage, and it's pretty lackluster though. Yeah, it's pretty watered down stuff. I was actually hoping for a bit more. All right, It's Alive remake or rehash, whatever. This one is just terrible, man. This stars what's her name, Bijou Phillips, and you know her acting's okay, not the greatest, but the thing that sucks about this is the baby is all CG, and it just really just terrible CG at that. Yeah, very disappointing. All right, next up we have Lights Out, and this one wasn't too bad for a PG-13 horror flick. I kind of dug it. Yeah. Next up we have The Haunting of Rebecca Verlaine, aka The Garden of Love. This is directed by Olaf Eidenbach. Really happy to finally score a copy. He's one of my favorite directors, gore master, practical effects and all that good shit. And yeah, this is just a blast. So much cheesy goodness in here. And the gore is just fantastic. 10 out of 10 on the gore. But the movie, if I had to rate, it's probably an 8 out of 10. Still a really good time. All right, next up is Psycho 2. Man, this one is a damn good sequel. Just awesome stuff, man. I really dig Meg Tilly in this, and of course, Anthony Perkins just excellent, man. He's really creepy and does a good job at it. All right, next up is Feed. Man, I'm really happy to find this out in the wild. And yeah, I haven't checked it out yet. I mean, I have seen before, but I haven't revisited it since I picked it up. So definitely get to this one very soon. But man, this is a nice little disturbing flick right here that definitely goes into any Sick Twisted Fuck collection. All right, this one was sent to me from Sean Donahue. We have Theater of the Deranged Part 2. He worked with a friend on one of the shorts in this, and I'm really looking forward to checking it out. Just haven't got to it yet. All right, this one was sent to me from a Fiend on Film. This is the Hardcore Collection of Richard Kern, I believe his name is. Yeah, Richard Kern. I haven't checked this out. I did see the first short, which was a music video, and it was done very well. But yeah, I have to get ready for this. This one's almost like a 3-hour little compilation, so I really want to be prepared to sit through it all in one sitting. So yeah, I haven't got to it yet, but I definitely will very soon. Resident Evil Collection. Only reason why I picked this up is for the first one. I have all the rest in this collection on DVD and Blu-ray mixed match. But yeah, I really want to revisit Resident Evils to see if it's still held up, and I thought it did pretty well. So yeah. All right, next up is Slipmouth Woman and a bonus movie, Zombie Dead. Zombie Dead is just terrible, low budget zombie cheese, and yeah, that's all I could say, but it's bad. Slipmouth Woman, though, this one right here, not Carved, that was an excellent movie, but Slipmouth Woman, this take on it, it's about an idol, Japanese idol kind of setting, and it's cheesy, but it's pretty enjoyable. I kind of dug it. All right, next up is The Victim, some Thai horror right here. Man, the first half of this movie is just awesome, and then there's like this big like plot twist, and it kind of just degrades from there, but still overall very enjoyable. All right, next up is The Eye. Wow, one I've been wanting to see for like the longest time. Finally found a copy at the pawn shop and did not disappoint. Some of the effects are kind of outdated, but I loved it, man. Some good shit. All right, jumping into this, look more of like a dark fantasy flick, you know, with a lot of touch of horror though. But The Bride with White Hair, awesome stuff right here. Bridget Lynn, fantastic. She plays this chick right here who's just awesome. It's like I said, it's a dark fantasy with some wuxia, all that good shit, and it's directed by Ronnie Yu. All right, Cape Fear, the OG. That was okay. It wasn't for me, but thank you, Fiend, for sending that my way. Taxi Driver, finally saw this, and it just I think since I didn't see it years ago, there wasn't enough nostalgia for me, but it was enjoyable and probably with repeated views of growing me more. But I did like the ending a lot, and that porn star when he takes a homegirl Sybil Shepherd to the adult theater or whatever. That part was hilarious. All right, next up we have 52 Pickup, sent to me from Sean, and this was just fantastic. This is enjoyable from start to finish. Roy Scheider is just badass in this, but I really dig the antagonists in this. Man, where they at? Where's their names at? John Glover, Clarence Williams III, man, excellent, man. And you also have Vanity in this, who sheds her clothes big time. Loved it. All right, 12 Monkeys, solid flick. Really happy to finally score a copy of this. Terry Gilliam goodness right here. Bruce Willis, awesome stuff. Madeleine Stowe, Brad Pitt, yeah, great flick. All right, found this one, Pink Floyd, The Wall, Out in the Wild. So happy to have this in the collection. I love this movie. Fantastic stuff. Here's one I just found recently, In a Year with 13 Moons. I really picked it up for the Phantoma, because it was a Phantoma release. They released like some of the older Coffin Joes back in the days. And yeah, man, it sounds interesting. It's a German flick, and it's about a dude who like becomes a woman and trials and tribulations, what have you. But it seems to be like some epic stuff, and it's directed by a Fassbender, who I think he's kind of art housey. I'm not sure. Could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But next up, we have a comedy. We have Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Had to pick this up, double pack. 2 movies, I mean. You know what I mean. Yeah, for $1, couldn't pass that up. All right, Street Fighter, Assassin's Fist. You know, this one wasn't too bad. It's a slow burn. It's based on like a TV series, I believe. But this is the first arc of it, the first part, and it slowly builds up. But it really gets into like the backstory of Ken and Ryu, and also Akuma. If you're a big Street Fighter head like I am, then you know who those characters are. All right, Ninja Scroll. I have this on Blu-ray, but I really want to pick this up because this is the edition I grew up with, and it's also like widescreen format. As the Blu-ray is only a 4:3 or 3:4, what have you. But this one fills up your entire widescreen TV. So I do enjoy having multiple copies of this. I'm not gonna lie. Ninja Scroll's a shit. One of my favorite animes of all time. All right, next up we have some sleaze. We have Sexy Soccer. This is from some mainland China sleaze right here. I actually didn't think it would be as sleazy as it was. It's basically softcore, and I thought this would be from Hong Kong, but no, not from mainland China, man. Bringing that softcore porn to you. All right, next up we have some. Let me cover the boobs up first. We have some Japanese sleaze right here called Tandem. Some pink film right here. Wow, this one nice and disturbing. Exactly what you expect from Japan. Batshit crazy pervert goodness right here. Tandem. All right, Zero Woman. We got a nice little triple pack right here. And these movies, I just love the late 90s Tokyo like atmosphere, and this definitely delivers in that department. But it's low budget, and it's not gonna be for everybody. But I really dug it. I like that femme fatale late 90s Tokyo atmosphere, like I said. So pretty cool flick. All right, speaking of that late 90s Tokyo atmosphere, we have Tokyo Eyes. Wow, this one's great. I just love this little story about this female lead. She's like a model or something like that. Hinano Yoshikawa, yeah, she's great, man. And you also have B Takashi in this. He makes a little cameo at the end, but good stuff, man. I really dug it. All right, let's jump into some Hong Kong. We have Chasing the Dragon. Good gangster shit right here. Donnie Yen, Andy Lau. Awesome stuff, man. Awesome stuff. And another one, we have a Let the Bullets Fly. Actually, I've seen this before. It was years back on Netflix. So I'm revisiting it, and it's actually in the DVD player right now. But yeah, mainland China, Hong Kong goodness. And we have Tai Chi Zero. This was a fun little martial arts flick. This is part 1 of a 2-parter. I think there's supposed to be a part 3 as well. That never came out yet. Hero, awesome stuff. Big fan of Zhang Yimou, the director of this. Just a beautiful film. I think Maggie Chung steals the show. Her fight scene with Zhang Ziyi, just phenomenal, man. Love it, man. Yeah. All right, we got some Dragon Dynasties. We have Above the Law. Man, this one blew me away. First time I'd ever seen it. This has the right here, Yen Bao, but also Cynthia Rothrock, who just, wow, she blows me away in this. Great ending fight scene as well. Shanghai Express. This one was a nice little fun comedy with Sammo Hung and Cynthia Rothrock. She has a smaller part in this, but yeah, it's fun nonetheless. And we also have Jackie Chan's Fearless Hyena. Wow, this one's a blast. Good Jackie Chan goodness from his younger days, I think from 1979. And we have Flying Guillotine, which I haven't got to. This is a shitty, like a dubbed copy of it, but I've been wanting to see if it's the one I think it is, the Master of the Flying Guillotine. Yeah. Anyways, really quickly, let's jump into the VHS because I am kind of rushing through this as fast as possible. We have a gift from Amy's Autopsy Report. We have Pray for Death. Awesome stuff. Look at that beautiful box right here. Big goodness, right? Big box full of goodness right there. She also sent me Son of Wu-Tang, which I enjoyed this. Right now we have Wu-Tang versus Ninja, which is in my VHS player. I have yet to get to it, but I will soon. Got some comments, but some stuff that I don't have on DVD or Blu-ray. We have H2O Halloween. Scream. I can't believe I don't have that on DVD. Scream 2. Same thing with that. Still Know What You Did Last Summer. Starman, pretty stoked for the upcoming Scream Factory, I think they're releasing it, or Shout Factory. American Perfect, this sounds fantastic, man. Amanda Plummer. And you also have Fairuza Balk in this. Oh man, I can't wait to get to that. Some Chuck Norris right here, Still Sealed, Missing in Action Part 3, Braddock. Yeah. And some Bronson, Assassination. Death and the Mansion. This one sounded interesting. It's directed by Roman Polanski, and it stars Sigourney Weaver. So I'm really stoked to check this one out. I've never seen it. Yeah. And finally, we have a nice little Anchor Bay of where's the anchor? Right here he is. There's the anchor. But Anchor Bay of Life of Brian. Yeah. So that's gonna be it, guys, for my update. I will catch y'all again very soon. Sorry for the delayed videos. Just had to get a new computer. All right. Peace.